Okay, well, a couple minutes early here, but I'm sitting around bored waiting for the stream to start, so I figured I'd start 10 minutes or so early. So, welcome back to Total War 3 Kingdoms. This is a continuation of last week's stream. That one was started out as a Crusader King stream, but we lost about, I want to say 30-40 minutes into it. And then we switched to Total War 3 Kingdoms as Yuan Shu. That is brother. Names are similar. And we've managed to carve out the Duchy of Zong here in central China. I guess we're about as central as you can get in China. And we control the Emperor, which is pretty cool. He is of age, so we have the Prime Minister bonuses and stuff. We've been constantly fighting back and forth wars, but we've managed to subdue at least the west to some degree, get some passes under our control, expand a little bit south, and then we keep getting invaded by Liu Chong here, so we're going to try and wipe him out. That's where things stand. We'll probably manage to become emperor this stream. We only have to get less than double our current size, so that's probably not impossible to do. Once we get Emperor, things are going to become very interesting. Because it's going to be a big war. The odds are Sun Ce, who is our ally right now, is going to be one of the other puppet emperors. So we are going to continue as Prime Minister right now. Yeah, we're going to continue as Emperor. Or Prime Minister. We're not ready to become Emperor ourselves, even though we've declared our ambitions for it. Just mainly because we couldn't, at this point, afford to fight all of the different nations who will come after us. There we go. 2 full regiments beat 3 partially wounded army regiments. Okay. So that actually subdues our eastern front for the time being. So we should be able to go north, which means that frees up Yuan Shu himself to go south. Yuan Shu himself to go south here and take whatever that's called. Yang? I don't know, whatever. We want that because it'll just complete this area. Plus it's a toolmaker, which is nice. We're probably not going to get involved here. They're busy skirmishing with Sun Ce, who seems to be struggling to stop them. It's got 2 full armies, though. Regardless, we're not going to get involved much more. Instead, we want to mainly focus on improving our internal government to some degree, our internal economy. Because once we become emperor, most people are not going to want to trade with us. So let's quick do that. Get in a good position. Hello, people who are showing up. I know I'm a bit early still. Ma Teng is coming for us. Do we want to call Sun Ce? He said it says he will join. Yeah, sure. Oh, the Bandit King is after us from the north. That's not good. Everybody's declaring war on us. Thankfully, that lady is in the far south west, so we don't have to worry about her for the time being. The bandit guy to the north is going to be a bit annoying. Let's see if I can make peace with Liu Chong after smashing him with an army. No! He is still refusing to make peace, even though we just soundly smashed his army. Very interesting. Thankfully, most of my borderlands up here are pretty well garrisoned. I could make this pass stronger. I'm not too worried about being attacked there. Ma Teng is going to be annoying, but right now he's still got to go through Gongdu here for a bit longer. So I think we still have time to rush south here, attempt to take this settlement here, and then march back north. We'll see though. Let's upgrade this to the next level, I guess. Probably. Yeah, let's stack. Commerce income even higher. How are we doing with legitimacy? Not as much as I would like. I would like enough to hire another person. If I hire somebody right now, we'd probably fall down a rank of legitimacy, and we don't want that. Okay. Also, I should mention, while I have the time and people's attention, probably because it's the first couple minutes of a video or a stream, part of the reason I decided to do this is in the poll that I've been running for next series, Three Kingdoms is winning. So that's why I'm doing this now. We'll probably go with another game for an actual daily Let's Play series, but I haven't made up my mind yet. But I don't want to run 2 series of the same games at once. Let's do bonus food production. Larger cities, larger towns, all good. Can we... We have to pay to recruit it. Do we have enough yet? No. Okay. Let's do a faction council then, though. Barbarian Raids launched against Han Sui. Raids versus Gongsudu. I guess we could launch Barbarian Raids to the west. That could cause some issues for them. We could devastate an enemy city, or we could do agricultural focus. This would kill us. We're too much into commerce. A random ancillary... or sabotage replenishment. Let's sabotage replenishment. Spend 1,000. So that barbarian should hopefully cause trouble on the west. I think we're at war with that guy, right? Oh, we might not have been at war with the guy we just lost barbarian raids on. Oops. Well, we'll live. They won't. Good things. We actually get enough movement. Perfect. Cunning triumphs over brute force. So that is another commandery under our control. This location suits our plans. A lapping tide erodes. 300 extra industry a turn. Not bad. We could go south, but I'm pretty tempted to let Sun Tzu handle that right now. We don't want to get too overextended. Although I might run this way. I'm worried about the bandit guy to the north. He's got some nice land I want. We could probably force peace with Liu Chong. That's about it at the moment. Let's get some imperial favor going. Just make sure we're not having trouble. Our corruption is under control mainly due to our Han relations at the moment. I guess I will risk raising a guy here. That's gonna hurt our income like crazy though. Darn. Oh well, I don't have much choice. I wanted a strategist here who has a trebuchet so we can take this city. We can get that. That puts us in a solid position to the east. Yeah. Liu Biao is going south. He's too obsessed with Sun Tzu hilariously. Normally the AIs always come for me, but not this time. Oh, we got a mission here. Duty to the Han. Zhang Fu should have at least 10 food. We do have 11. We could send him some. Do we know who he is, actually? We do. He's down there. I don't actually know where he lives, which is interesting. We can appoint him to the government. Let's put him in a administrator post and have him run this government. That should help. Corruption and income from all sources. Always a good thing. And we will now go east to take that settlement, I think would be a wise move. That would eliminate a faction. I might try it. I don't think I'll invest much in it, though, because I'll probably lose it in a couple turns, but... Picking off some land. Oops, another invasion. Another war. Okay, so we gotta help with another war. The person we were supposed to send... Everybody's now attacking us.
We would be no threat to you.
This guy is really annoying, so I'm making an aggression pact with him. I hate invading what northwestern China is a pain. The distances are just so huge. Okay. Yes, keep marching. Yeah, we can take that settlement. That'll subdue this area. If we wanted to, we could go south, but I don't think we want to pick up any more land there yet. We are less than halfway because we fell down in our legitimacy ranking. So, to here, I guess. Oh my, hello. Can I get back to safety? No. Let's see if we can enforce peace on Liu Bei here, because he is a problem. Let's see if trading him and issuing an imperial decree might be enough to get him to stop invading us. Make payment. It says he'll never accept, so that could be a problem. Oh no, he will accept if I bribe him with enough. That is a lot to get him to go away.
Such aggression is regretful, yet we yield.
Come on, stop talking. But for those of you who are curious, I pretty much didn't think I could stop Liu Bei and a second army from marching into my lands. That would have been probably impossible. Liu Chong has been building up again. I think once we do this, we gotta go after, send Yuan Shu up to take out Liu Chong and then worry about the bandits. I'm thinking that's probably what we'll have to do. We could try and hold this, but I have a feeling we're just gonna constantly be invaded by all the Lius to the east. There's what, 3 Lius out there? There's Liu Dai, Liu Chong, and Liu Bei, and then there's Liu Bao to the south. It's basically a Liu war. Oh, another Liu. Liu Yang. Is that, or Yang? Yan, I guess. I don't know my Chinese pronunciations that well. Is invading. That guy's going south. Those guys are coming from the west. Ay, ay, ay. This is what you get when you play on hard mode and you're the central power that everybody wants dead. Okay, so this army here, we're going to have to send you south to take on these guys. Let's go this way. I don't want to be too close to Liu Chong. These guys are coming. These guys are not going to be able to take any of these settlements here on their own. Probably not. Let's take out these guys. That'll cement our position a bit.
Careful planning ensured victory.
We could consider raising this settlement, but I don't think it'd be worth it. Or actually, we can only sack it. I'd much rather take it. This is kind of a settlement I'll be fine to lose in a future war, but for right now, it gives us a good border position, I guess. What do you want? Oops. Okay, I want peace with this guy. Negotiate. What would he require?
Yes, yes. Talk.
He requires 1,000 gold a turn. Let's not give him 1,000 gold a turn. Let's see if we can give him any useless people here. Or useless stuff. Or, okay, now I should be able to just bribe him off. Hopefully one payment will do. The only reason I'm considering paying him off right now is because once we took that territory, it's apparent that his next provinces are right on our borders. And more importantly, he's not as weak as I thought he was. We could offer food. That might work. He's less likely to break a food deal. We'll give him 3 food for 10 turns if he takes peace. Okay. That'll free up Yuan Shu to march north. That guy still will be tangling with Sun Ce. Yeah, this guy's going to be annoying. I hope he doesn't take this settlement. It would just be a pain. Oh, this game is very complicated. Hello, people. It's not as entirely crazy as Total Warhammer 2, but it is complicated. It's definitely more complicated than other Total Wars outside of Total Warhammer. But it's really fun. It's definitely one of the better Total War games in recent history, in my opinion. I think it's much better than Total War Rome, Attila, those type ones. Come on. Okay, we could potentially beat that one, but... Okay, let's try this. Yes, we will win this.
Righteousness won today.
Also, part of the reason the game seems complicated is I am playing on hard mode, and I am definitely the largest nation right now, so everybody's kind of gunning for me. Will he make peace? Nope. Okay, that's fine.
Reserve action. Overwhelm them.
Let's force march north. This settlement just got upgraded. What do we want to put here? We're making a lot of money from commerce, so probably a marketplace to boost it even higher. Basically, the most complicated thing about this game is that there's more than one source of income. There's like 3 sources of income. Just in a single settlement, you got commerce, peasantry, and industry. And you can have like silk and other stuff, but I don't have any silk provinces at the moment. So provinces that are high in commerce, you want to double down on the commerce buildings. Provinces that are high in like industry, you want to double down on industry, stuff like that. What do we want from you? Ooh, morale debuff. That's always a good one to have. You sure you want to stay in my lands here? Honestly, part of the difficulty of hard mode seems to be that nobody wants like peace or trade agreements with you. Let's see if I can set up a trade agreement with Liu Bei, actually.
Greetings.
Offer food? We could give him 9 food in favor of a trade agreement, which hopefully will prevent him from attacking us for a bit. He does like us, which is funny. Okay. He's going north. I don't think we've got anything else to spend money on other than our pass forts. Might as well upgrade this one, actually. Yes, I can unify China. Depends how I want to do it. Thankfully, they've added some alternative ways to win the game. So, excuse me, coughing a lot. Basically, there are prestige ranks in this game. You have you get prestige from buildings and stuff. Like the small city, you'll see on the left gives 12 prestige. As you get prestige, you go up in ranks. If you go up in rank enough and you reach king rank, the first 3 people to reach it will proclaim themselves emperors. If you're a governor, which is a certain class of ruler, they can't proclaim themselves. And then basically the way you win is you conquer the other 3 kingdoms. Which is where the game comes from. The obviously Total War 3 kingdoms. So that's part of the goal. Let's take out these guys, actually.
When justice triumphs, revelry awaits.
Got some loot from it. Rebuild the army a tiny bit, and then head north. Yuan Shu, who's our faction leader, we'll send after this guy. Easy victory, honestly. Also, apparently he's invisible right now.
They lacked a coherent strategy.
Yeah.
Leave nothing behind.
Can we finish him off? No, he's just out of range. Unfortunate. Increase drilling. What do we want to do for our tech, basically? Food from farming, yeah. Food is definitely one of those things that having a lot of seems to be a benefit. Oh boy, everybody's invading us now. I love how Liu Chong has just been stomped by us and still doesn't want peace. Let's just do an... Nah, we don't want an Imperial Decree with him. We want to conquer him. Liu Dai... none of those guys we can really do an Imperial Decree against. Let's boost our favor in the Imperial Court. And what can we do for intrigue stuff? We don't want any of those. This would stop this guy from running away. We could kill off an enemy hero. Yeah, I don't think so. Actually, here's a good one. Ooh, both of these are good. Trade agreement with Liu Biao or a new court character. I think I'm going to go with a trade, honestly. Okay. Well, we've safely prevented an invasion on 2 fronts, expanded a bit to the south, and now we've got to deal with the northern lords invading us again. Oh yeah, the tech tree is beautiful. Although calling it a tech tree really isn't accurate. It's called reforms, and basically, if you play the Han faction, which we are, you get a reform every spring. So every 4 turns, I guess. You can also play the non-man tribes, which we can see a little bit of them. Queen Zerong down here is a non-man leader. They're basically somewhat primitive barbarians, although that's not really accurate to call them that. They live in the jungles down here. They have elephants and stuff. They're really strong, but they don't have the same tech as... Okay, that's weird. They don't have the same tech tree as us. And then there is another group of factions called the Yellow Turbines, who I think the only one left is Gongdu over here. They they're basically a peasant faction, and they have different. They actually function like a normal tech tree. I find it interesting that the peasant faction that gets killed off has the normal tech tree. That would cost me 4 food. I can't afford that at the moment. I think we don't really have anything to spend gold on other than building forts or upgrading our pass defenses.
Do this for China.
Sun Tzu wants us to join war against Liu Biao. We don't want that. That would be doable, but we just made peace and got a trade agreement with that guy. I don't really want to break that peace, especially because we're also getting invaded to the west as well. Okay. And yes, I could command all these battles, but I'm not. So this is Queen Zerong here. Has got a special bonus to conquering things for a while. Thankfully, even though she's at war with us, she is pretty far away from our lands. Let's set up an ambush here, so when this guy lands, he'll attempt to attack us. And we will counterattack with both our garrison and our army. Let's start moving in on this guy's city. We should be able to take it. It will be close, though.
Take up arms, for we come for you.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to step away for a minute to get some water. Oh boy. So the Bandit King up here is on his way south. This guy retreated, so that's good. Does that mean I can get peace? I can get peace with the 2 guys whose aren't lands I'm invading, of course. I don't think they deserve peace after their invasions, so let's attack regardless. So we would lose right now. If we do a night battle, we would still lose. So let's force march our second army to join, and we should win. There we go. Costly victory. Unfortunate. We didn't actually lose any units, so they will rebuild in a couple turns. And more importantly, we got his capital. Ooh. Increase recruitment. Rebuild my army in like 2 turns. Wow.
Celebration is due.
And my faction leader leveled up. What do we want to give him? It's unfortunate they didn't give him any super unique stuff. Charge speed, I guess. Doesn't have any cavalry, but he is an administrator. This guy is in good position. He doesn't have any cavalry either. This is a weird army where I only have 1 cavalry in it. Just make that guy a little happier with me. For once, the AI actually has a good settlement, which is interesting.
Maintain momentum.
Could we get this guy to join our faction? No. But we could get him to make peace with us. Give him an ancillary. We might be able to get him to do a non-aggression pact with us as well. Or not. I guess he's broken now. We just took his major settlement, so. Peace with you.
Speak quickly.
We want some money, I guess. He doesn't have any money. He doesn't really have a lot of food. Let's take at least 3 food.
We approve this.
Okay, and then if we make peace with this guy, he only owns 2 settlements.
A waste of time. Your proposal is sound. For harmony.
Not the best stuff. We're having to buy off a lot of people in these fights. We have a huge amount of income now, so I think we just ticked over. Yeah, we just ticked over to high-level prestige. We have a unique mechanic here, legitimacy, and we just ticked over to the next level, which is why our income went up. Unfortunately, hiring people costs us legitimacy, so we can only hire people that we already have in our court.
I am at your disposal, my lord.
This is actually our faction heir, so we got to be careful with him.
Vent frustration.
But if we put him in a settlement here, I'm worried about Ma Teng though. I don't know if we want to buy off Ma Teng. Probably for the moment.
Get this over with.
What would make this work? No, we're not giving you land. Imperial Decree. We might be able to get him off this way. Get him off our back's always a good thing. Of course, by giving him money, we're only going to allow him to strengthen his lands to come back stronger, but when they've got a full stack sitting on your borders, you buy them off, usually.
For the sake of order, we must concur.
Okay. That narrows the people we are at war with to a large number rather than all sides. So, diplomacy. This is who we're fighting. So we got a guy in the west. We've got the non-man tribes coming from the southwest, but they haven't reached us yet. But they will take out our vassal, who are the Han. Because the Han can't raise troops. They pay us a lot of money, but they can't raise troops. And we've got quite a few people over here at war with us. But now that we've strengthened this area, I think we move Yuan Shu up here and try and take out the Bandit King. Zong, however you say it, Yan. And get some of this land, which no one really controls right now. Yeah, well, I'm stomping the AI. I just got to be careful that they don't... I got to prevent multiple invasions. The AIs, once they sense weakness, they descend like ravenous birds. It's or ravenous dogs. They will tear you to shreds. So bribing and buying them off right now is probably one of our smartest options. We've got excess money. I am worried about Zhao Zhao sitting right here. He just vassalized somebody. And of course, we mustn't neglect Liu Bei is sitting on our borders as well, or was sitting on our borders, and is not to be underestimated. Oh, there's the bandits. They're on the move. That's fine. let's force march into the city.
Prepare my chambers.
This is a garrison building, so it should be hard to take. I guess we march north with this.
Conserve spirit.
I guess we just save up money. It'll help us with buying peace later on. Nobody wants trade agreements. This guy might, actually.
Speak quickly.
No, I'm not going to give you 1,000 gold a turn for a peace trade agreement that gives me 200 gold. Interesting. Why? I guess they're seeing my armies, and so they're marching to the west to try and avoid the my two major armies in the east. Worried about that non-man invasion to the south. Or Nan-man, depending on how you say it. We can't do any trade. Construction costs? Like get cheaper mines, maybe? We've already researched most of the military tree that we can at the moment. That wouldn't be amiss. Going down here would not be a huge issue. It would give us more mobility, but I want to snag this because that unlocks several buildings. Don't know how many troops that guy has. Still don't have anybody living in our faction I can hire. Oh, the fact that this guy has to pay legitimacy to get new people into his faction is a pain. We will bribe raiders. Random ancillary. Military supply sabotage. Hopefully that'll slow down any invasion. We could theoretically send one of our armies up here to try and attack their heartlands, but I don't think we can win that fight right now.
Stand ready.
Strengthen this army here. Yeah, that'll do.
My aim is precise.
It's not perfect, but it'll work for the moment. We don't have any artisans, but we get artisans from tool makers, right? No. Oh, we gotta have a specific building we don't have at the moment. I guess we save the cash. Ah, here we go. They're attacking one of my forts in a pass, so time to actually command it. We're almost definitely going to lose, which is fine. Big importance is he's attacking a fort right near an army, so next turn he'll be stuck in the pass fort, and we should be able to stomp him and actually wipe out his army. We got to be a little bit careful, though. They do have this guy right here, who's the best, one of the best fighters in the game. Okay. Trying to invade one of these places on the map is a pain, so we have to use our defenses properly. They can only invade us from one side, so we can plan for that. I guess we should try and hold the wall as much as we can. Okay, that's about the best we're going to be able to do at the moment. Okay, what do we have for deployables? We can do stakes. Don't kill any horsemen, so why don't we throw those down right through the gate they're most likely to attack. Do we want to do burning oil? Can we do fire arrows? Doesn't look like we can even do fire arrows. That's a problem. No point in deploying that then. Let's put 2 of our anti-cavalry infantry here. Put a archer captain up here because we're going to be doing shooting. I think we used up all our major archers, right? So let's swap out these guys to here. Put the other captain up there. I don't think they're going to attack there, so I'll still deploy 2 infantry there to hold it if they do. And who do we have left to use? We have swordsmen. Okay. I guess we'll deploy them here if needed. Same thing with these swordsmen. Actually, I'm going to put these guys on the wall right there. Double up on the defenses. They don't have a lot of ranged units, so we should be able to hold this. It all really comes down to how do they deploy their generals. Zhao Yun is absurdly powerful. We'll see how this goes. We lose if they take this point here and then get enough victory points. It's unfortunate our multi-arrow crossbows are not on this side of the wall. Oh, I probably could have swapped the deployment. That was my mistake. Okay, well, time to absolutely annihilate their infantry on the approach. These are all militia units, so they will not last long in combat.
They are trying to scale the walls.
Of course they're trying to scale the walls. They're not stupid. Oh, they're scaling the wall there, though. That's a problem. Well, it's going to be melee combat here in a few minutes. They are burning down one of my arrow towers. Oops.
The enemy unit flees.
Okay.
Tower has been destroyed.
They have reached our walls, though. So let's deploy our troops up to the wall. They should hold there. They will kill these guys with ease. So far, we're holding. It won't last. It will not last. Basically, it will last until their generals join the battle. They also have a crossbow bolt thing, which is a problem. Oh, they're taking one of my wall towers. That's not good.
They are scaling the walls.
More troops coming in. In fact, burning down one of my towers. Let's move these guys over here. They don't seem to be going through this gate right now. The gatehouse is fine. The tower is burning, but the gatehouse is holding. This attack failed, and their entire regiment is just going to be wiped out by my soldiers. This held. This is held as well. These archers are not holding well, but that's archers, so... Uh-oh, they routed one of my archer bands. That's a problem.
Flee the battlefield.
Let's order more troops into the breach.
A tower has been destroyed.
Of course the tower's been destroyed. They burnt it down. I saw it happen. My archers are devastating their troops, though, so I'm not too disappointed by that. I think we can speed it up. We might actually hold here. Really depends.
They are scaling the walls.
Depends on all of this. They've thrown a lot of troops into this part of the wall. He captured my tower, which is a problem. Okay, well, this side has held.
Look, the enemy run.
That's useful. Sadly, no chain route going on here. Instead, my archers are just getting slaughtered.
The enemy unit flees.
Let's throw this army into the fight. Oh, here come their generals. Oh, no, never mind. They can't make up their mind, it seems, if they're going to send their generals in on foot. They really should send them in on foot. Or just shooting these guys. It helps when you all stand right there. Although this is mainly just horses at this point. All their cavalry troops are on the wall. Oh, here we go. His general has emerged. This is his faction leader, too. Well, that's going to be a problem. Is probably the end of our stand, but I will throw what troops I have up there to hold. These guys just have so much health, it's going to be almost impossible to kick them off the wall. Worst part is they have special abilities so they can keep routing my troops. Okay, we've damaged his faction leader 4k, but not enough. Zhao Yun is fine. This guy almost dead though. That's good. All my melee troops should basically be in combat at this point.
Your men have no ammunition.
Oh.
They cannot fire.
We're out of ammo. That's a problem. Well, time to throw them into melee combat. Actually, you know what? Time to move this guy down here. This guy's a captain, so he does encourage allies by standing in the area.
Men are running.
So he might be able to counteract some of these guys' abilities. This guy can just do negative 18 morale every minute, which hurts. Okay, we routed his faction leader. I think. Is he running? He's running, but he's not. He's stuck because he can't get off the wall.
Flees.
Oh my gosh. Did you just see that? He just killed. He's killed 200 of my troops, this one guy. The mighty taking of the wall, just annihilating my army. We are hurting him though. He's surrounded.
Flee the battlefield.
We probably lost though. It's too much. This guy is just unstoppable in melee combat. That's the problem. 18k.
They are overwhelming us.
What do you... Oh. My army went outside the walls. This unit rallied, so that's good. He's down to 17k. 4k.
Enemy warriors are running.
Oh, some of our troops are holding. This guy is the problem, though. We can't stop him. Our only hope is to keep hurting him and eventually wear him down, but this is where having generals on our side would help, but we don't.
Control of their tower.
Shoot their leader there if you can. Oh, actually, this is good. We got the tower back. Not that it can actually shoot these guys. Oh, he just routed another one. Yeah, we're probably going to lose here. We could try and pull back and hold here, because we do have defensive towers on the map elsewhere. But they're all set the other direction, which is a problem. Oh, here he goes. He's going for victory on his own. We're trying to shoot his general. These guys are doing okay.
Ammunition. Draw your weapons.
We might win. If we can rout hit the rest of his army other than his general guy here, we might have a shot. I don't have high hopes, but... Actually, wait. We can turn this ballista around. Can you shoot him, please? No, you can't turn around that much.
The enemy warriors are running.
Now comes the real struggle. Can this guy who's only slaughtered 260 of our troops manage to kill like 50 archers? I would wager the answer is going to be yes.
Our men are running.
Yeah, our troops are just going to get absolutely annihilated by this guy. We've driven off his leader here. These troops here, though, I am impressed how well they are holding. They're not killing anything. They are certainly not running away. Actually, you know what? Let's...
Taken.
Can I pull one of you guys down here? We're probably going to lose on the victory points. Too bad. We did pretty well holding out.
The city is lost.
Yep, we lost. Unless we can kill that guy, we've definitely lost. Actually, we won somehow. I guess we ran out of time, or they all ran away. I should have lost there, though. I don't know what happened. I assume a timed victory. They ran out of time to take the settlement. Regardless, Zhao Yun is horrifying.
War has long ravaged your lands, taking its toll
Our
on
victory
your
is
people.
proof of heaven's
Languishing.
approval.
He only killed 329 units on his own. Ay, ay, ay.
For China.
Still, that is a huge victory. That is a massive win. It means I don't have to try and take a heavily fortified settlement. And they're going for where my faction heir is, which could be a problem. I don't want to lose him. Yeah, failed the random mission. Doesn't really matter.
Conserve energy.
He doesn't have much left. Let's see if this guy can actually win this fight.
Strike true.
No, he can't. So that means we have to get reinforcements to him. Otherwise, we're going to lose our faction heir, which is a problem.
Honor your ideals.
Oh, bother. Does that guy want peace? Now that we've got his army trapped, does he want to walk away? He doesn't. See, I can't say I'm the biggest fan of hard mode, just being the AIs don't want peace as much. Doesn't really feel like hard mode. It just feels like an arbitrary increase in difficulty. We can't raise any more troops. That's the problem. We could take a penalty to our legitimacy in hopes of getting a unit to the battlefield in time. I think we will.
Caution. Douses the heart.
Kills our income,
Obey the heart. Let the
but
horse heal with
given a turn, we should probably be able to save our city. It'll survive for 2 more turns.
For my people, I will cut.
Great. We have someone else attacking us. This is going to be one of the sloppiest unifications of China if I succeed. That is an issue. This guy is in invading really aggressively from the south. Okay. Let's kill off this army. If we're lucky, we capture and kill his faction leader and Zhao Yun. Although it looks like he got away. Did we capture him? We captured their other guy, but not their dangerous warrior. That is a problem. Okay, we should have enough troops now to liberate this.
Heaven rewarded our passion.
Execute him.
Consider this a murder.
Execute him.
Cost us no more. Trust instant.
I'm executing those guys because they have full retinues and I don't want them to have a chance to rebuild. By killing them off, it gives me a vague chance of taking more
Our
land.
faith was rewarded.
Less money though, but
Toil bolsters character.
okay.
Bring news of what occurred in my
Stop that invasion for the moment, which is good.
Strike quickly.
Really worried about these two armies wandering into my lands. Especially because this guy does not want peace. Can we buy off Zerong, maybe?
Get this over with.
What would make this work? 7,000 gold and ancillaries, and she would back off. Don't want to do it, but I may have to, just to prevent two invading forces. Actually, she's not invading me. It's this guy, Meng Huo.
This will be short.
He wants more than that. Okay, I think we gotta move this army south, then. We're probably gonna have to win a battle or two to prevent them, to drive them back. Okay, we might need to also take the reform that gets us better garrisons. Future. I think otherwise we're kind of good where we are. We could technically keep upgrading this, which strengthens this settlement. There's lots of things I could do. The question is, which one do I want to do? Where am I from? I'm from New England. So United States. Yeah, it's usually all eyes on the player, but this is getting a bit ridiculous. They're literally, these two guys are at war, and now they're right next to each other, and they're not attacking. Come on. I'd much prefer if they buffed the army. We're going to keep the Emperor around for a while longer. Does give us penalties towards people being happy with us, but I think I can deal with that. We'll move both our faction leader and our faction heir forward into combat, which might be a bit risky. Anybody want peace? No. Okay, fair enough. Let's quick march this army down here. Actually, they might have fought a battle here. Not clear. There may have been actual combat down there. If so, I'm happy. Yes, we will upgrade this settlement. We are hurting for income and stuff. I think I'm going to cancel this guy. It's going to hurt our income, but we need that legitimacy back. Oh, hopefully we don't go bankrupt. If worse comes to worse, we raise taxes. And another invading army. At least we're stable, and we got at least one good ally. Sun Tzu, out of all people, is proving to be friendly and loyal. What the heck is going on? I apparently cannot cross this river right now.
sprout ever upwards to heaven.
Okay, well, maybe next year we can cross. That army is not going to be able to do anything to me. That guy wants peace because we're invading his lands now. I was wrong. It looks like Liu Biao has actually driven off the invaders here to the south, which is good. Oh, we might actually be able to get non-aggression with Liu Bei. I'll take that. He tends to not break his agreements. I will pay to keep Liu Biao happy. Can I trade with you? What do you want? 3 food? I can give you 3 food for money.
We accept.
There we go. We already are taxing. Okay. Let's put this guy in office as Grand Commandant. That'll give us more options when we get to a faction council again. If we can get across this river here into Hedong, that is assuming Zhaosa doesn't invade us. Okay. Well, my poor army in the east, the sole army there, is now going to be fighting like 3 invading forces. Oh well, it happens. We support loyalty. We are definitely going to invade here. Oh, that's so annoying I can't cross that river. It takes like 3 turns to do so. Let's do... so much we can do. What do we want to do? This could lead to more income moving forward. That just leads to more administrators, which we don't need. Let's actually do this one for garrisons. Not that we're going to do much with it. People to the south were stopped. Let's go kick our... Oh, we have an invisible army here, by the way. Let's go kick out the brothers' army. So Yuan Shu and Yuan Shao are brothers. Who don't get along, basically. No peace possible. You might be tradable with. What do you want? That's too much gold. Okay, well, we'll at least get these 2 settlements here, probably, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Oh, I missed the faction council. Darn. Sorry, I'm playing too fast. I gotta slow down a bit. There's Zhaosa's. Oh, 2 armies. Not good. Oh, we got ambushed, apparently. We can't retreat. So I have to try and fight and win this, which probably is not going to happen. There's 0 chance of my generals getting captured, but... Okay, well, we have a pretty strong army. We could potentially win this. The issue is we start ambushed from both sides. They shouldn't have the reinforcements, though, which means right now it's just going to be my army here versus this army. And we do outnumber them, and we have better troops.
Watch out. The enemy lies in wait for us.
We can't pause, though, until the battle starts, which sucks. Also, the battle starts immediately. Like, I have no, like, option to start the battle. Are you going to attack ever? There we go. Awesome. Okay, so we're getting attacked from the southern flank. Can you... no, never mind. The problem is I don't have time to... I can't pause to readjust what's going on. It's basically just the battle starts, and I have to figure out how to deal with it. Why are you running away? That's not what you should be doing here.
Release missiles! To attention! Water overcomes all.
Attend! The time has come! Strike!
Nobody wants to duel. He doesn't want to duel. He can't duel.
Attention!
Make ready!
Okay, well, we're holding in the bottom side of the map, which is good.
Make ready! Show no mercy!
Okay, all you guys, go after that guy if you would. Catapults, hit him. You go for there.
Fire upon them! Steel yourselves!
Okay, we're gonna get this guy. Yep.
You belittle yourself with your words!
The enemy unit flees.
Now, the question is, do we want to flee the battlefield, or do we want to turn around and fight the other attacking army? I'm almost tempted to turn around and attack the other army, considering how quickly we've won this.
Unleash fury! Take heed, warriors! Through attention! Strike!
One step closer to victory.
Oh, I actually got an army on my trebuchet. It's not good. You go that way, you go that way, you go that way.
Prepare! Kill them!
No idea why these guys aren't trying to surround him. They're just kind of standing there. Okay, his reinforcements are arriving now.
I shall revel in your destruction.
I was going to let you live until now.
Let's try and flee the battlefield here, actually. There's really no reason to keep this going. We don't have to win this battle. So if we can get troops to the withdrawal point, we can safely withdraw from this battle.
Just like that.
With relative ease. We just got to get all the troops up here. And this army just rallied, which is a pain, actually. Okay, kill him off if you can. We know there's an army in here, but we can't get to them. Yeah, let's just withdraw.
Keep it up. That's right.
There's no real point for me needing to fight these guys, so I don't gain anything from that fight, so every unit we get in here, we can give the order to withdraw from the battle point.
Take heed, warriors. Yes. To attention.
Question is our trebuchet unit's going to make it in time? Or what happened to them? Oh, they must have gotten killed or ran on their own. Okay. We're going to get the majority of our army out of this ambush, though, so. Let's speed it up, because we're good. I assume our trebuchet units just ran away in terror. Victory is ours, in a sense that we escape.
Our men flee the battlefield.
Oh, apparently it's a decisive defeat, though. Oh well, I'd say we won that fight. We took out, what, 700 of their troops, lost 300 of ours. Hopefully it doesn't cause trouble for us, so-called being defeated. We certainly gave them a bloody nose, let's put it that way.
Examine our tactics.
Okay. Logistics impeded. We're going to get the endless Zhao Cao issues, where Zhao Cao just spams abilities against us.
Return to standard position. Justice cannot be denied.
Okay. Execute.
We should not waste
Replenish.
resources on imprisoning
Remain
them.
flexible to react with agency. Strike now. There is cunning in caution.
We actually can't get to that settlement yet. That's unfortunate. And of course we have Zhao Cao invading us to the east. He wants peace because we just beat him up. I really should actually withdraw here.
Prepare my chambers.
Oh, apparently we now have artisans somehow. Upgrade those. We're almost definitely going to lose this settlement. I don't think we have any dream of holding it. What I'd really like to do is subdue a corner of the map. That way I don't have to deal with invasions from all sides again. Zerong is on another event. Okay.
With wisdom.
Yeah, easy victory.
Cunning triumphs over brute force.
Okay. Our character just got wounded apparently though. He is now just scarred. Okay.
Serve integrity.
Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Let's can't really
Serve the
do much. I can't really withdraw the army at the moment.
harden your hearts.
Can't win that fight at the moment. Unless somehow I could sneak my troop around them.
Hold the center.
We have a couple options here. I'm trying to figure out which one's the best to try and do.
With the
Um,
comes new trade.
I guess we'll build an inn there. We may lose that settlement, which is a problem. This guy is an issue. You get out of my lands. What do you want for peace?
I hoped you dead.
No. I should be able to actually do a enforced peace on him using the Emperor mechanic. Imperial decree, yes. Get out of my lands.
Must temper passion for now.
Okay. Peace. Who else do we want to try and get peace with? We could get Yuan Shu to make peace. We could not get Zhao Cao to make peace, though. Is it worth doing Yuan Shu? Probably. It would get rid of his army in our lands, wouldn't it?
What do you want?
We want all our money. You know what? They're not really invading that hard at the moment. Actually, they do have two armies. So yeah, let's do that. Peace. Not really what I want to do. Use up Emperor's... Oh, we can't use Emperor's Favor at the moment. Do we not have enough? We could declare him an enemy of the Han, but he's got too much favor. Yeah, it looks like we can't use the Emperor mechanic because we just used it. It makes sense. It's just kind of annoying.
Not you again.
Oh, no, we can. But he still won't take peace. Ancillary, then? There we go.
Such aggression is
Again, buying off our enemies till we can strengthen our position. Still do not have a solution to Cao Cao's army, though. But everyone else invading has been bought off. How the heck does Cao Cao have 3 armies? Ay, ay, ay. It's going to take some very strategic gameplay to get around Cao Cao having 3 armies in my lands. There are options to deal with them. Ambushes, using garrisons and stuff, but it's still a pain. Yeah, we still have a ways to go to become Emperor of China. We did tick back up legitimacy, though, so we have more money.
Courage. Strike together.
These guys won't give up because we're at even fight strength. Sending more troops, though.
As one blade.
Okay, we probably can make peace with this guy now.
People rejoice in our victory. There is no saving them.
Also, let's make sure that our generals are well armed. Better horses, better equipment. I'll give him that.
Steel for
Also, I should put my ruler back in charge of the army. We really don't need that this there. Convert that.
this tree survives on its roots.
We could probably take this settlement before we make peace, though.
shout fury.
Okay.
Our cause is just and noble.
So interestingly enough, these 2 armies are not in position to reinforce each other properly.
Resume standard position.
So I should be able to, yeah, do that. Okay.
Summon the merchants. I will grant
Actually, that might not be a good idea, putting her in there.
strike as one. Break their spirit.
Okay, there we go. We have a smaller army, but it's better. So we've just kicked him out, stopped the siege. We should be able to drive him back
One with
and
integrity.
get either into the settlement or stay in defensive range of it.
Unified in intention towards victory.
Or not. I think she'll be able to get to me. So we're going to have to quick march to the city, I think. Which means we don't get any regen, which is a problem. But we also don't get killed. Did Yuan Shu rejoin the war? I thought... Oh, I couldn't make peace with him, right.
Why must we speak?
I thought I made peace with this guy. I made peace with him and then he rejoined, it looks like.
Choose your words wisely.
Ooh, could I might be able to force him to join our faction as a subject. He is a swift attacker, though, so he may not stay loyal, but... Nah. We'll just wipe him out. Oh, I don't want to waste any more Imperial intrigue stuff on forcing peace on a guy who then just immediately declares war again. Okay. We should still have the ability to deploy this guy, right? Yeah, because he's part of our faction, we can deploy him cheap. Good. Now we have 3 armies ourselves. 3 reasonably good armies.
You seek to waste my time, no doubt.
I don't think there's any way I can get Cao Cao not to attack me.
Glad tidings to you.
Still no one will be a subject, of course. Well, we stopped Cao Cao's invasion in the north. We're going to take that.
When drawing a bow, hold the breath.
I think we're doing okay. Poor Sun Tzu, though, is fighting just as many enemies as I am. Oh. Cao Cao withdrew his army from the south to move north. Everybody's invading now. That's fine. We should be able to get Yuan Shu south soon. This guy, though. I'm just 1 army short. It's like I need 1 more army to pull off what I want to do. There's Yuan Shao. What the heck is he doing up here? Being a pain is what he is. So let's do that. Move you to here. I'm actually going to set up an ambush. See, I don't know if Yuan Shao's army has just conquered this area from the bandit guy or what. It's not clear what happened. Let's set up an ambush there, because they're almost definitely going for that city at some point. We gotta also make sure we don't lose the Emperor. Like, the Emperor is right here. Anyone who takes it will seize him from us. We don't want to lose him. He's much too important. Problem is everybody in the game has 100% relations with the Emperor except for me.
Mountains peaks offer challenge.
Yeah, I guess we'll do that for the moment. How is Sun Tzu doing? He has gotten beaten up. Wow. He is not holding off Liu Biao. Oh, actually, it's tough to say. He's kind of getting tossed all over the place, gaining and losing land. If he can take this here, he'll be in good shape. But the problem is he's getting invaded by Yan Baihu, or however you say it. That guy is a bandit lord. Ambush succeeded. Superior force victory. This is why one uses ambushes. Our army on its own couldn't win, but our army plus the garrison, easy victory. Now we just got to be careful we don't get swarmed by everyone else the same turn. Doesn't look like it. They're really obsessed with these 2 provinces, the AI. A little bit worried about Liu Bei's army sitting right on my border as well. Okay. Some faction died, I don't know which one. I think we actually should use Yuan Shao or Yuan Shu over here and try and kill off the Ma family over here. That would subdue an area. Yuan Shu's army is... Yuan Shao's army. Sorry. Yuan Shu, Yuan Shao. It's so confusing. Let's make sure this army has good commanders. Got to give them good weapons. I don't have anything else. Okay. Put you in ambush. Thankfully, we have so much replenishment. Our armies rebuild basically in one turn. That's going to save me a lot of grief in the long run. I guess I should probably go for movement distance. Or we could get more replenishment. Also another option. I really want to go up here to get some of these, but there's no point yet. Let's do this. That way we can get campaign movement next turn. It's always a good thing to have. I suppose we could technically raise another army if we canceled both of these assignments. Otherwise, we just have to wait till we get more legitimacy. We get 8 a turn, so... Look at all those guys sitting on my borders. Zaso still wants more war, despite us humiliating him a couple times now. The game wants me to upgrade all my settlements. Next level. I guess we could upgrade the capital. I just gotta be careful, because if I lose my outlying settlements, my food income is gonna drop like a rock. And then we're in real trouble, so I probably shouldn't do that right now.
Overwhelm them.
So, I could upgrade from basic archers to crossbows. Yeah, let's do that. Basic archers to crossbows. More range, more damage. Might as well give our main army a slightly stronger build. We should probably also upgrade these guys. Yeah, there's really no reason not to. Okay. We could also upgrade these guys. We might as well just make our main army an absolute death stack to fight.
Wisdom guides.
Okay.
This will benefit you greatly.
Offers us peace on behalf of that guy, rejecting what would result. I'll take peace. Like, free peace is good. The danger is, of course, Liu Bei is now growing into a monster with vassals. Easy victory on that front. This is what happens when you walk into ambushes, enemies. Ooh, we could execute the ruler's wife, or we could employ her. She's willing to betray her husband. Sure.
For China.
I think that is technically Cao Cao's wife we just recruited to our faction. Darn. Oh, seriously, they've rebuilt that much. So many invading forces. I think we may have to bribe off Kong Rong to keep him out of this war. He's got 2 armies in our territory. 3 armies, actually. Either that or we have to be willing to surrender our outer borders here, and I don't want to yet. Okay. We won this fight here, which means... Oh, yeah. The Zhao Zhao schemes to just endlessly sabotage your armies.
From the roots to heaven.
Zhao Zhao has a unique mechanic where he can basically harass your armies. Ooh! Wen Chao, execute him.
People's will. Cultivate patience.
Occupy.
We will bring righteousness to
Okay, we have roughly subdued this area for the moment.
destroy.
Question is, do we want to keep going north? Like, we could keep pressing this way and try and seize it, or do we want to hold with what we have? Actually, Lady Liu does not seem to be Zhao Zhao's wife. That's fine. Night battle.
We outwitted them. We are not barbarians. A lapping tide erodes stone.
Okay. I think we also want to start capturing some of these officers if we can.
Towards the design.
Okay. That should have subdued that region. Let's see if we can bribe Kong Rong to stop his war. It says he's weaker than us. He does not feel weaker than us. Too much. Okay, that takes one guy out of the war versus us. Yeah, that actually takes out 2 armies. This is a problem, obviously.
Be ready to spring.
How do these guys still have supplies? They've been sieging my land for ages now. I guess we go east and attack people, unless anybody wants peace. This guy wants peace, but he will still not join us. Oh, he will. Okay. We can just make him a subject now.
We reach an understanding.
Okay. That is
We
gonna be problematic probably in the long run, but at least for the moment, should keep him happy.
A waste of time.
900 gold for trade agreement? Yes. Okay. More importantly, I just stripped Yuan Shu of one of his coalition his members of his coalition. And that subdues four regions for us. Still ways to go to king rank, which is fine. We're not ready for that. Let's pay for this so I can do that instead. There we go. We might be able to raise an army. Next turn we could raise her. We also may manage to grab legitimacy too. So we might be able to raise an army with 2 units in it next turn. Oh, we succeeded in our ambush, but because they're sieging the city, we can't call for reinforcements. Instead, we can retreat twice.
Strike later.
Oh, that was close. They almost managed to wipe out our army. Unfortunately, see what happened was they must have dodged the ambush on the first surrounding of the city so that our garrison wouldn't reinforce the ambush. Which means that we then had to retreat. Thankfully, we were able to. Okay. So let's send Yuan Shu west. Zhao Zhao is bribing literally everybody to invade us at this point. How annoying. Okay. What would happen here? they would call in all their troops. So I don't think we're going to be able to win that siege at the moment. How do I do this? Can't do an ambush because we're in range of an army. So let's get the Lady Yu on the field. We could buy another general, but I don't think we want to this turn. Next, ooh, that guy's worth it though. So we're going to go down a rank, and then we should go up a rank in a turn. Okay, hopefully one of those guys is not a spy and betrays us. That would suck. Let's push north and try and kick Yuan Shu out of this area, I think. Protect our vassal, who's probably going to betray us, but... Does anyone else want peace? That guy is basically ready for peace. Yeah, with that, we'll do peace with him.
I am not in the mood. We reach an understanding.
The more people we can not have at war with us, probably the better at this point. Sadly, all the major factions want war with us. Sun Tzu is still... He lost the settlement, but took another one. He did manage to kick out Liu Bao from this region, so good for him. He needs his capital back, though. It's kind of fun watching him struggle, because usually Sun Tzu and the Sun family tend to... the Sun family tend to take over all of southern China with ease. So I am thoroughly amused by him struggling. Thoroughly amused. It's quite fun to see. Really? Wow, okay, we're going to actually fight this. We'll probably still lose, but if we can win this, I will be much happier than losing a settlement to a small army. The reason he's going to win it is, first off, he has generals, but also because of this one general right here has really high level units. So the AI thinks that he should win with ease. We might be able to win, but I doubt it. But at least we'll bloody him up more than the AI will. So we have deployables. Let's deploy... Where do we want to fight this? Let's fight this... I guess we might as well just fight in the main area. There's really little point to doing it elsewhere. Put some of that there. Put our archers behind it, I guess. Turn off skirmish so they don't run away at the first sign of combat. You here. So what I'm going to try and do here is lengthen the front, because the AI tries to always match your front with their units. So I'm hoping if we can do that, we can get them to... Because we outnumber them, so they are weaker in that sense. We can pull them into a long engagement. We might be able to surround them. I hope. This is going to be a rough fight. The problem is their generals. They're just too strong. That and that now they have crossbowmen. We could kill their crossbowmen, we'd probably be okay. Oh, actually, you know what I can do, though? As I can deploy caltrops in front of my army. Oh, yeah. That should make it a little bit more painful for when he comes to invade us. Caltrops are brutally vicious. If he sends in his cavalry, then they'll just get annihilated there. We're still going to lose, almost definitely here. Although we might pull off a crazy upset like we did with that siege battle. I guess we ran out of time. And that is the problem. They're just going to shoot us from range. Yeesh. Ow. Just endless barraging our troops. Okay, this is good though. If we could kill off most of their cavalry prior to the fight, that would be a win. We're doing pretty good actually. Okay, so this is kind of what I was hoping to have happen. They've separated to try and hold the... to try and beat us on a large front, which means we should be able to flank them here. Try and maximize the fact that we have more troops than they do. Unfortunately, they got their cavalry to our archers. Come on. These guys just, ugh, they don't want to rout.
The enemy run.
Okay, we've driven off their cavalry for the moment. So now if we can march around. Actually, let's get the right side cemented before we deal with the left. Okay. We actually won the melee combat at front. We won the first round. Now come the generals. Oh, and they got swordsmen on us. We'll have them charge there. These guys are going to be a problem, so let's flank them. Okay. This is the problem. As you're seeing, their generals are just too strong. They just overrun our entire defense on their own. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. We might be able to get rid of their strategist, though. She's very weak in melee combat.
Look, the enemy run.
Okay, that's one gone.
Archers ready. Shoot.
Regroup, please. There we go. Okay.
Kill them. Make ready.
See, the problem is these guys keep charging in, and he keeps using his morale ability to make my guys run away. Real pain. We've tied up those guys, so that's good. We've surrounded him, so that might be an option, a good advantage. Shoot those guys. What we do is we need more troops to rally. He just did it again. His stupid pride that makes all your units want to run.
Our men flee the battlefield.
Fire! Show no mercy. Take heed, warriors.
Come on, hit him. He's cavalry unit. He should have a disadvantage versus you. 13 minutes to go until the game ends there. Oh, we won. No, we didn't win. We just drove him off somehow. That's weird. I don't know why he routed there.
Run!
Now he came back. Very interesting. Maybe he ran because he was under missile attack. Feels weird though. He really shouldn't be running like he is. Oh, now he's back. Oh, those guys turned around to fight and got shot to death. That was somewhat expected, actually. Let's speed it up. There's not much I can do here. It's gonna mainly be luck if we win. Yeah. That's the power of generals. 89 kills, despite being in melee combat the whole time. We didn't even take out half his health bar. Crazy. We did do more damage than I expected in the melee line, though. I thought they would have overrun us much easier. Still, that means I'm going to have to send an army back to take that area. That's going to be a pain. Oh, Ma Teng is here. So many little armies invading. Okay. Oops. We just supported disloyal people. That probably wasn't a good idea. Let's take our first silk post. We actually now have income from silk. And more importantly, we can still beat Ma Teng in a fight. If we go out, they still have all their units to defend with. Yeah, I think that settlement's just gone. I can't defend it. I want to get that settlement back, but I can't. Let's try being stupid and see if the AI falls for it. Yeah. Let's try being a bit stupid and see if the AI falls for it.
Warriors, attend.
For reunification.
It would be folly. Be ready to spring.
So basically I'm trying to set up a double ambush there. Sending out a weak army to lure them in, and then I'll counterattack with a stronger army. Lying in ambush. Win that way. Loss of this just hurts. I guess upgrade that. I don't want to lose that city, but Zhao Zhao is a pain.
Prepare for war.
I just made peace with you 4 turns ago. This game some days. 5 turns of peace and then another invasion. Well, he's assaulting the city. I am gonna, I think, personally command this. We're gonna lose, inevitably. 3,000 versus 900. But I want to make them bleed. Unfortunately, our troops started to starve, so they're no longer as strong as they were. Still, 5 regiments of archers, 4 of infantry, and 3 cavalry. We can do a lot of damage with that. We just got to know where they're going to attack us from. Looks like they're going to attack us from here and here. Okay, and the reinforcements are there. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do... Oh, they have a breach in the wall. How pleasant. Let's put barricades there. We can throw a ton of caltrops in there once the fight starts. Let's group our cav. Is there any other breaches in the walls? No. Okay. Where do we want them to have to go? Well, I don't want them to have any easy path to the goal. So let's do that. That. It's going to force them to have to march all the way over here regardless. We can deploy that here. We can also deploy it here, which might be worth more. What else we got? That right there is good, but actually, you know, right here might be better because it's going to have more time to shoot before it gets killed. Is the gate intact? It is damaged, but it is intact. Okay. The odds are the AIs are going to go right here, which is what I would do if I was a human. I was fighting this. So. Okay. Having the cab right there makes no sense. So let's put them there. Put you on the wall, because the odds are they're going to attack. Boy, I have such a small army to defend with. Okay, we're basically just going to throw a ton of caltrops into this opening and hope that stops an invading force. It's not, but it's worth a shot. Okay. This is going to be a problem. There's nothing I can do about that invading force. It really isn't. Are they... kind of curious what the AI is actually doing here. I assume they're going to withdraw for the time being to make it harder for me to do casualties till they get reinforcements, but okay, so they're going to contest here, it looks like. Thankfully their cav can't take walls, or can't climb over the walls that easily. 5 kills there. How many you got? 4. Shoot those guys, actually. They're assault infantry. That's more important. Unleash casualties. Ah, there we go. That's going to be some more casualties then. I'm hoping their archers are going to be dumb enough to walk past all the walls, because they're just going to get shot to death. Hopefully. This guy's going to try and take the wall on his own, it looks like. That's a problem. If he opens up that gate there, let's move our cav over to help. He's not contesting the opening yet, which is interesting. He is taking the wall, though. This is almost out of ammo, though. 44 kills, though. Not bad. Trebuchet hasn't gotten anything. It's unfortunate.
Our warriors run.
I'm loving them wasting their best cavalry there, though. Charge. Quickly, get in there. Don't let him take it. Don't let him take it. Boy, their charge is super slow. I'll just put that out there. That charge is really slow.
unit flees.
Wow. Some of their best units, they're just marching right there and they're going to get themselves killed. Okay.
Ready. Attack!
Okay, if we can kill off his general here. Looks like we will. He's not gonna get out of that easily. Okay, cool. He's gonna scale the wall with his cav, almost definitely here. But we should get his general. It's an on-foot general. We have cav. Please kill him. We're almost out of arrows, which is fine. We killed off two of his cav units. I'm surprised he let me do that. The AI. I know they're not great, but oh wow. Okay, I consider that a victory. Those guys are on foot. I'm gonna actually send a regiment out to attack them. If they're gonna stand out there, I'm gonna kill them. They're mounted troops on the ground. Let's take them out. If we're lucky, somehow we could pull off a win based off time, but I don't see that happening. Okay, these guys are rushing out to try and defend their lancers. Or rushing troops up to defend the lancers. Wait, they can shoot? Oh, that's their unique infantry thing. Yeah. They're still not contesting the breach in the wall. If anything, they're backing off. They do have a crossbow bolt thing that's shooting us. No, 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 no. Get inside the walls, you morons. Okay.
Men have no ammunition. Draw your weapons.
It's not good. Running out of ammo is never a good thing. I guess I'll deploy him down here. Actually, no. I'll keep him where it is. He should stay up here.
Men have no ammunition.
Running out of ammo. Trebuchet's routed because it's out of ammo. Here we go. They're going to try and take this gate again. They're pretty fixated on this one gate, which is nice, because they're taking a lot of casualties. I am quite literally waiting for them to try and contest this breach. I've put everything I have in front of it. Maybe the caltrops are deterring them? That would be hilarious. If they just attacked, I'm doomed. I don't know why they're not attacking. They're still struggling even to get over my walls. The AIs are dumb. And this is just illustrating the point even more than usual. Okay. The archers are able to shoot, so that's more casualties. Halfway into the battle. Unless they do something, we could win on time. Again.
The enemy run.
Okay. Good thing about siege towers is they shoot endlessly. They don't run out of ammo. Oh. We're having them marching by. I don't think they're contesting the walls yet.
The men are out of ammunition.
Although I am slightly confused what the heck they're doing. They're not attacking yet. Shoot their general, actually. We can.
Your men have no ammunition. They cannot fire.
They're clearly going to contest this, so let's pull our troops over. More caltrops, right? Caltrops for the win. Okay, slow it down, slow it down. More caltrops in the opening, please.
Make ready! Ready! Go! Go! Stand ready! March to the double! Move out quickly! Run! Take heed, warriors! Show them justice! Steel yourselves! At the ready! For China!
For China. Not that it's going to do much. I doubt we can hold them.
Men are running.
Yeah, we're just going to get overrun.
Move out quickly!
Look at that. It's disgusting. Look at that. They're just running, overrunning all my defenses.
Spears to hand! 10! Bows!
Oh shoot, all my archers are still in skirmish mode.
Make ready! Steel yourselves! Stand ready! Strike!
Our men are running.
Thankfully, I assume the caltrops are doing some kills because they did walk right through the caltrops. Well, our outer defenses are going to fall here, as expected.
Our men flee the battlefield.
41% damage on a lot of that caltrops, though. Our troops just died.
Archers ready!
So awful.
Go, go, go!
Keep running. Keep running. We want you to get over to here, roughly, then. Yeah, there's no point. They're going to get overrun by the generals.
The time has come!
Try to attack. We're lucky you can do a tiny bit of damage. We have 5 minutes to hold out, by the way. Roughly. We still have the cav, which we're going to use here.
The enemy general is fallen.
One of their generals died. Sadly, the arrow towers don't shoot back into the base. But I set up barricades, so in order to get to here, to fight these guys, they do have to march all the way around the battlefield. While they're still getting shot. If they're dumb enough, they send the generals in first, which it looks like they're doing. And then I could potentially kill off one or two of them.
Warriors are running.
3 minutes left. We have to hold here. It's all down to you, my brave cav. The last stand is all yours. Also, we lost the gate, which is now going to allow them to send in the infantry. 12k, 11k, 9k. Oof, we're doing damage. We are doing damage. Our units are dying like flies, though. Zhao Yuan is a monster. 2 minutes. Can we hold? Nope. Our units routed and we lost. Still, I think we did a lot of damage. Considering we were doomed from the start. They had, what, 3,000 and they're now down to just under 2,000? Also, they lost 700. That's not bad for me losing a city at the same rate.
Standard stance.
We failed the ambush, but they still marched out anyway, which means we win this battle.
Those who do not bend to authority will break upon it. For China.
Okay. We have a chance here. We might be able to counterattack and retake the city. Ma Chou and Ma Teng have arrived. Oh, and the Non are still on their way. Well, I think since we've hit 2 hours, this is probably going to be the last turn here.
Deflect with shield, cleave with sword. Law must rule. We go to
We'll
meet
advance to there, and then we'll go there. We can win this. Awesome. That's going to get us the city back.
victory, and it will be yours.
The loss of that city proved to be very useful, actually. We'll employ you,
Need of
execute you, execute you,
such is the price
replenishment,
of betrayal. Never yield.
retake settlement. Well, that's how you do hold off 3 armies with 1.5. And the power of ambushes and reinforcement. Wow, that was crazy.
Together as a whole.
Do we have enough? No, we don't have enough. We have to wait till next turn, and then we can reinforce this army. Okay. We still need to retake that settlement. Got this whole mess going on here. We can't actually reach him, or we could go after Macho. I think I'll go after Macho for now. He's vulnerable because he force marched into my lands. We could kill Macho, that would be wonderful. Macho is, again, one of those top tier units. Oh, the casualty rates. We can employ him.
All deeds to
We can execute Macho. There we go. Multiple executes. We just killed off their faction heir. And we stole one of their generals. I consider that a wonderful last turn or so. And we'll be able to recruit them the next turn. We can strengthen this guy even further. Fatigue resistance on the Cav. Boy Young did not fall. That was a wonderful defense. The dumb AIs, some of those. Okay, we need to make peace with these southern guys before I forget. Yes, we'll take that.
Fair terms.
Peace again. You, what do you want for peace? You can afford the food. Food is the one thing I have in excess at the moment. Zhao Zhao is still unwilling to make peace, annoyingly. Montang won't make peace. That guy would, but we don't need peace. Well, in our last turn here, we managed to make peace with 2 enemies, smash Zhao Zhao's army. Hopefully I can press that advantage in a turn or so. Kill off Macho, which means that we can definitely hold this side of the empire. And made peace with a couple of the invading Nanman. So, that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. You guys did vote for it. So far on the poll. If you guys haven't voted on the poll, do vote that. And I think we'll probably start the next Let's Play this coming, 2 days. I've got a video for tomorrow. I'll probably start recording on my Monday. So you guys might see it on Tuesday. I'll probably do a premiere. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all another time. Bye for now.